I am an online reseller as well as a self-proclaimed treasure hunter, but my real passion is in finding a great story. So make sure you subscribe because each week I'm bringing you my coolest finds and telling you their amazing stories. Today, I decided to take you on another estate sale adventure. I wanted to show you guys some of the weird things that I saw at this estate sale, some of the amazing stuff that I actually ended up getting. So can we talk about this bathroom momentarily? I don't know if this is something that I want to forget or something that I should aspire to own one day in my life. Like, look at this bathtub. I feel like I should be sitting in this bathtub with cherubs flying around my head, feeding me grapes. This bathtub is so over the top. You would have to purposely do everything that you're doing in slow motion with music playing, and you have to be wearing like crazy, like ancient Roman clothing in order to even make this bathroom work. As I'm walking through this sale, I see some weird things. Now, the first thing that caught my eye was this like set of dolls that also looked like they would come alive and potentially hurt you, but they were super weird because they were so realistic looking. So these dolls are from a company called William Wallace, and they are all porcelain. They have insane detailing to them. I'm kind of like looking through the pockets and I find like a set of teeth in the pockets. So they wanted a good chunk of money for these, but I did notice that like there was a few chips in some of the porcelain areas. It's really important to kind of like look at the accessories because a lot of the ones that are going for a lot of money come with like benches and chairs and all kinds of things that these just didn't have. These were just the dolls and a set of teeth. So I ended up just leaving these here. So the next thing I found, which was kind of cool, is this pottery. This is from an artist named Carlos Villanueva. It's got like a really crazy sort of like surreal vibe to it. Now, I just liked how it looked, and it was only $10. Now, I looked them up and they go anywhere from $30 to $50. So this is not like an amazing thing that I'm gonna make a ton of money on, but I just saw it and I'm like, it's weird. It's in this weird estate sale. It's like cheap enough for me to like still make money on. So I ended up getting this. It's kind of creepy. I like it. I started finding some really valuable things kind of just like buried amongst the debris of this estate sale. So I'm going through the kitchen and I see this incredible chrome espresso machine. People love these vintage espresso machines, and he had a price on it for $200. Now, that's quite a bit, but when I look these up, they go for $300 to $400. I know that if I can put together a good pile of stuff, he'll work with me on the price, and he actually ended up doing $110 on this. So I have quite a bit of room on this. I should do really well. So this next thing is really interesting. It kind of is a little baffling, a little bit confusing. This is a Johnny Walker statue. A Johnny Walker statue. What somebody does with this, I don't know. I don't know what a lot of people do with things, but it's huge, it's massive, and it's kind of cool, and I've never seen one before. So I started doing some research, and I see that these things actually go for like anywhere from $300 to $1,000, and he's asking $40 on this. So it's a really, really good price, but I start looking this thing over, I notice that the legs, both of the feet, where they connect to the base, have breaks in them. So it's been repaired. Somebody's like glued this, and when I turn it over, I see that it's been filled with like some kind of a plaster material to kind of like hold it into place. So it's already been repaired because it's been completely snapped from the base at one point. I actually don't think this is gonna survive being like shipped across the country. So I didn't end up getting this, but this is like kind of one of those things that it sucks because I know I could have made a good amount of money on this. Even with it being damaged, somebody would have paid good money for this. I make my way upstairs. They've got like bedrooms, they've got closets, they've got normal things that normal houses have, but they don't have normal things that normal houses have. Do you get what I'm saying? I go into this closet and I'm thinking, great, let's find some good estate sale closet things. No, I found a aquarium. Thank goodness there were no like floating fish in this aquarium because I was expecting it. People do this. People put like aquariums in their closets for no real reason actually. But I'm walking around more and I see like this really cool mask on the wall. I love this. I think it's really cool. I think it's got like amazing detailing. It's all hand carved. This would have been from Bali, Indonesia, but the ear is broken. So it's like missing a whole earlobe. It's missing the earring. So I ended up leaving this here. So then I'm walking through this like laundry room area. He's got like washers and dryers, and then he has this vintage Budweiser Light that like turns and lights up. So if there's one thing I've learned in all of my years of doing this, it is people love vintage beer memorabilia and lights and clocks and advertising. Like, there's definitely a market for this stuff, but he has a price tag on it that's $150, and that looks like that's about what these things go for. So there's not a lot of room for me on this. And I know I have a pretty good pile set aside with this guy, so I'm wondering if he'll do a better price on this light if I ask him. So I do, I go and I ask him, and not only does he give me this light for $50, he also tells me he has the original box and it's pretty much brand new. He took it out of the box just to put it on display at this sale, which is crazy. So I know that I can ask top dollar for something like this, and for $50, there's no way that I can lose out on this. The box looks great. It's just like this like hanging light that you can put in your house if you love Budweiser stuff. But the weirdness really didn't stop there. Like, I feel really good because I found some super cool stuff, but as I'm paying, I just noticed this like little head, like right next to the register on the stand, and I'm like, why is this here? Like, are you guys selling it or what? And I asked them and they're like, oh no, we found that and we just thought we'd set it there. What? Why? It doesn't make sense. It's just like this like head with like a little bit of hair on it. Not a lot, just a little bit of hair. It's got like, I think those are real teeth. Definitely fake eyes. It's made out of leather. It's like sewn together. I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's fake. I don't know what is going on, and I don't know what this was like attached to originally. Like, I wanted to show it to you guys. I feel like you could appreciate that, right? But something else that I think you're gonna appreciate, I went to a thrift shop on the way home and they had some Christmas ornaments. There's certain things that I look for, and the 1995 Swarovski Christmas ornament is one of those things that I look for, and you guys, they had one, but what broke my heart is one of the arms was just completely broken off. Who did this? And they must have been kicking themselves in the face for like a week after they broke this, because these ornaments go for several $100. They were asking almost nothing for this, so I ended up getting it anyways, even though it's broken, because I know that even though it's broken and because it's so rare, somebody will still spend a lot of money on this. But if it was in perfect condition, you guys, this would have been so valuable. Gotta let it go. I have this broken ornament. I'm gonna sell it. It's gonna be amazing. They also had a Baccarat crystal ornament. You guys, this is also really cool, and they were only asking $2 for this. So I'm actually doing another giveaway. I'm gonna give this one away to one of my subscribers. I don't know why this was $2. Like, it has the original box, you guys. It's never too early in the year to get into the Christmas spirit. That's what I always say. I'm just gonna take the price back off. This is really cool. This is like a vintage Baccarat crystal ornament from the year 2000. And it's in perfect condition, no chips, no cracks. It's got the Baccarat mark on the back. It has the original box with the original pouch, and it's ready to go out to one of my subscribers. But I want to know from you, what is the weirdest thing you've ever seen at like a garage sale or an estate sale or a flea market? Tell me something super weird that you found. Leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'm gonna choose a random comment in my next video to win this Baccarat crystal ornament. And it's super important that you're subscribed, because I'm gonna call the name in an upcoming video. So if you're not subscribed, you don't hear me calling your name, I can't ship this to you, and that's really, really sad. So I have to do a drawing for the person that won the 2 train engines from last week's video. So I have here a box with everybody that left a comment from last week's video. What is that?
Camera.
Oh, a camera. Normally he's got a computer. I guess we'll just interrupt him. All right, can you draw a name for the winner? Mix them up, make sure they're all, you know.
Vintage Glam.
Vintage Glam! Congratulations! You have won the 2 train cars, so make sure in this video that you leave me a comment in the comment section below so that we can get in touch and I can get your address and we can send those to you. As always, thank you guys for watching and I hope you have a wonderful day.